This is measure unmuting.
Welcome back, season 5, episode 3 of Measure Unmuted. Today, we're going to be unmuting a lot of stuff. We're going to talk about campus trends, what we've been seeing. It's fall, so happy fall, everyone. But yeah, fall fashion, what trends we've been seeing across fashion, nails, media, the whole shebang. And I'm sure you guys can tell, oh my god, they're not in a regular studio right now. So we have a lot of location. And there they are. We are in Steel Plant right now, which we have talked about on this podcast before. That is literally a fashion building dedicated to our fashion program here at Marist. And we're in the junior design lab. And so to all the juniors that are watching right now that are design majors, we apologize that we're taking your studio during this hour. We only need 30 to 40 minutes every Friday to just so you know. So sorry about that. But it was our professor's idea to have a location change to kind of just show you guys more of what is in our general area of fashion. Because I think this location is so good for us. And we're actually going to talk about the looks behind us, which we can actually get into now. I'm sure some of you could tell very full, very glad, the classic. But it is actually for the Fall Flannel Festival that is happening Saturday, October 4th at 4 p.m. Everyone should go. It's in Hyder, New York, which is, if you're Marist, you're watching us, right across the bridge. And basically, it's this giant flannel festival, and Marist design students, sophomore engineers, got invited to create flannel designs that they're then gonna just like produce on a runway at this festival. And you look at work in progress, but they're really beautiful. Take it. I want it. These are actual student designers. Like, I'm sure some of you regrets that. And they just started working up. They got a good look. Oh, it's crazy. It's talented. I wish I knew the names. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry, but go to the Flannel Festival to find out the name, meet the designer, and I'm sure it'll be so much fun. Yeah, very fall vibes. Great. You look up for something fun to do next time. We can maybe pop the names up here. And yes, I need to come. I want to go. I'm actually going to be doing all things this weekend. Ooh, birthday. Oh, with the class. It's so fun. So what else are you going to do? I don't know. Yeah. I can't do like Halloween haunted house. Oh no, I cannot do it. I literally just not that. I cannot do the haunted anything. I went to Universal Bike Fest in Florida, which is like that's a dedicated like they don't mess around there. Hate actors and everything. Love scary things. So every single that haunted house there was insane. It was and I'm proud of myself. But never again. Never again. But as we do this podcast episode, if you guys hear background noises, I apologize, but people are working. People are repeat designers and artists at the same time. So yeah, I apologize. Let's get into the episode. Where do you want to start off then? We have a lot of trends, so let's start with discussing opinions on some of the current trends that we're seeing. Yep. Some current things that are happening. Before we get back to what we're seeing on campus and both like trickling down. And I feel like we've been seeing, we are still in the middle of Fashion Weeks right now. I believe. So right now we are wrapping up on Fashion Week. It ends on the 29th, and then we're going to Paris, which is going to be on its feet. It's super exciting, but definitely been seeing some really fun stuff. We might talk about Gucci, because I do really want to talk about Gucci. I loved it. It was really good. But before we did this, last episode we talked about Olivia Johnson and her fleece. I forget what she was wearing during the character woman event, but she was just seen wearing Gucci with like that bubble drop fleece, the dress. And I was obsessed with it. It was like really blue, it had lace to it and everything. And I was staring at it the whole entire time.
because I also want to point out there is a specific trend going on because I don't know if anyone remembers Rihanna at the Smurfs blue carpet. She wore Dior and YSL,
Yeah.
and it was the Dior drop waist dress as well with like the bow, the silk, the lace. And we talked about it on this podcast with Haley and Olivia last semester, and the way those dresses move, it's divine. It's you feel like you don't have legs.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's amazing. So I think that was something that I've been seeing a lot because also with that, I took trend forecasting, that's a class here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. And it's one of our favorite classes. Like you learn so much throughout the season, the semester, of like how you really trend forecast. It's very difficult. Don't think it's easy, it's difficult. And I remember I did trend forecast a lot, and what I was seeing back in 2004, whoa. 2024. I was born then. Was micro bubble skirts. So we saw that fly by.
Yeah. I kind of like it.
I love it, and now we're seeing exaggerated
maxi bubble skirts, and I've been seeing a lot of dresses and maxi dresses that are basically like they're tight and then till like waist straight across and then bubble skirt. And I love it. I love it. I want one. And on that note, like bubble skirts, drop waist, low waist.
Yeah.
Low waist has been back, but it's just we're really bringing back the old 2000s. Like the lower waist would be better. Like,
But we have a twist on our own modern kind of take on it.
yeah, we're not doing the flare berets. We're doing baggy.
Baggy is so much more. It's like a belt.
Mhm.
There's more details to it, I feel. It's not like
It doesn't feel as
Skinny.
tight.
yeah.
It feels more modern.
Yeah.
Like your streetwear.
You know, I think I wish when we talk about like the drop waist and like the low rise jean, how it have a twist and baggy in it. I wish there was more detail other than the belt. I wish there was studs. I know that's why it's okay, but like in the back.
Yeah. Studs are making
more-
a big comeback. I've been seeing them on ballet flats and that.
Yeah, I've been seeing it more thrifting because it's Y2K. Like, you know, most of what we're thrifting is Y2K. But I wish we had more detail like that. Of like the rhinestones. Like, it's always on the shirt, but not on the denim.
I know, I love when it's on the like, they don't have back pockets. I love it.
I can't stop thrifting. People,
I know, see? Like this movie.
yeah. It's just everything. I love it here.
And off the topic of bubble skirts, maxi skirts, maxi skirts we were just talking about.
Oh, like even like the wool maxi top skirts. Listen, we know they've always been around, but I think specifically on seriously, like all I'm seeing. I really just went to Hyde Park Entertainment, which great deals there for thing. I got a huge like orange pink maxi shirt, like flat and everything. Like I think it's just a mess. Like they're on with their cowboy boots. With their what is the boots that are mostly sold at Steve Madden? It has the buckles.
Oh, the Becker boots?
Yeah.
Yes.
Seeing those a lot. Like that has not
Living out of New York.
that has not left.
It has left. I don't want to leave. I love my Becker boots. I got them.
I might get a pair.
They're so comfy.
Because I want like a tall kind of who doesn't? I mean, I don't know why I need to say that. Like everyone wants that. Like don't say anything. I'm not saying anything new right now. But what I also want to point out was that I think more suede is fun. I don't know what
Suede is very much back. I've been seeing it a lot with jackets, and I love it. It's like the new leather jacket is a suede jacket.
which I love that you brought that up because I was literally just thrifting and we had the bathrooms in that. All the hemp coats with the shackles were suede.
I
I
love
put it
it.
to the fine leather.
I love suede, but I just use it with everyone I go in because they look at them. I have these all the time with this suede. I've been seeing them shoes more. I just got this pair of brown limited suede little. It's not even a slip back. It's so cute though. It's like a little readable. It's so cute. But
Suede.
Suede.
Just suede. That's all she wanted to put down.
That's all she wanted.
Run it back. Suede.
Shoes and suede. That's where your shoes. Pointed toe shoes have been it for so long, but I have started seeing square toe, like wide square toe,
Uh-huh.
and I love it. Like it looks like kind of looks like a duck. Look like
Yeah, I see it.
I like it.
Listen, a funky shoes.
I love a funky shoe. Yeah.
Because you know what I think is also going to make a comeback, which I think it's kind of already happened. I'm only saying this because I'm big on Mabel and J. Crew because I'm in mentorship there, so I've been up on them. And cowboy. No, I'm sorry, cowboy. Cow print.
Yes.
Yes. Cow print is more. It's not like we're not
The
going back to
same.
2020. No.
Not like that. It's like actually like the texture of it. Yes.
In the
I've
texture.
been seeing the shoes. I've been seeing people do it on their nails, which I can definitely do, but I can't find a nail artist who can do it.
We just got our nails done. We'll get into that.
And I absolutely love it. I just saw this one person thrift the matching shoes that aren't like cowhide to the matching fabric. That's the same texture. I was like, I need this in my closet right now.
It has a more of a vintage flair to it. Like
It does.
how I said that it's not
It's the new cheetah bread, I think.
agreed. When I said we're not going back to 2020 because 2020 was more graphic.
It was
And-
very much on
Yeah, very in your face. But this is like you actually
It's
feel the
elegant.
hair.
Yeah.
It's elegant.
It's suede too sometimes. Like
Exactly. I wish I knew exactly what companies are using real or vegan.
I know that Adidas did
Leather.
that is cheap, but it never actually came out. I couldn't know this because when I was in London, my boss is friends with the person who's designing their shoes, and she had they're these Adidas. They don't have laces, but they have those stripes on the side. Those sneakers, and they have it in that like cowhide, the fur, kind of like their Wales Farm collab.
Right.
Blue jeans, and you like slap them on. I literally love it. Like there's no tongue. You literally like slip that on.
Oh.
To say I was
slip-on.
obsessed with those, and the British should not steal them for 30 unreleased tender with listeners. I was like, I'm obsessed with what I'm. But I'm not. It's fine.
It's okay.
You can still accept it.
Say how you feel.
I really want them, and I have searched the deep dark web to find them.
They're
high sellers. I have. And the one time I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, so then they literally got sold out. Like the second I clicked on it, I was like, I'm so mad right now.
Speaking of vintage and like thrifting and hunting down for something, me and my friends always talk about how thrifting on Freya is like you got to dig. So it is. There's so much offered to you. They just revamped their whole kind of website, their graphic design, their website surface, what that word is called. And it's actually much easier to shop on there. And they actually use a lot of AI, and it takes 100 pieces that's like identified with you by your shopping, like what you've actually purchased, and it makes a whole episode. It has 100, and it changes every day.
This is kind of like AI.
Well, that's another
Another episode, but like
we all have reviews, and we're gonna get into. Don't worry, let's not go there today.
we won't.
But yeah, so if you're shopping in Freda, it's all new right now, and I'm kind of obsessed with
Thank
it.
you.
It's literally like knows
Great.
you exactly.
I need it.
Yep. So going back to trend forecasting, I'm searching the web right now with like all the accounts and stuff to give you guys examples, and I found this blog that was posted 7 days ago talking about how lab and helping are submerging into lapping with each other.
I like it.
Hi, we just talked about
It's
that.
very retro. It feels very 70s.
Yes, this is Brandon Maxwell's Spring 25 runway, which was on September 9th. So, dealing with that. look at some of those looks, guys.
They what they were talking about with like downward investment.
Yes.
Back circling back to the Gucci show that just came on in Alex Montani's tiger look. I'm forgetting what the name of their look was called.
It's a Gucci's the Tiger Dinner with Alex's Montani. I hope that was the name, but she's
literally called the tiger. And she went out of that car and she knew she was that.
And she had the chain Gucci
Yes.
belt around it.
It was everything. And yes, Animal Print has been making such a comeback in a more textured way.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer just print, and obviously the trickle down does start.
Yes,
and worse. I mean, but I absolutely love how we prefer coming down close to that.
Fur's been back to back last
Year,
last winter.
everyone.
I was wearing first.
Yeah,
I went into my correct closet and pulled out 1960 Tiger fur.
my mom has this awesome fur jacket from Breeze, and
Pretty free.
I both said no. It's so big and like voluminous, and I want it. And they're like, if you wear that in New York, you're gonna get paint on that. I don't trust you. I'm like, no.
Clothes
It's so
are
bad.
meant to be worn.
Janice, she's
Wear.
never worn it.
It's just in plastic. It's in
Yes.
plastic. Oh, we'll take it out.
I did.
That you gotta wear that sound. That's even like I don't like when people say like, and some of you guys may disagree with this. That's okay. This is my personal take. I don't like when people say you're an fabricator. My clothes are meant to be worn. I'm gonna wear that outfit. That's just how I am. Okay. She's not agreeing with me. I can see it in her eyes. And I'm really embarrassed.
I like outdoor eating. I just personally do not participate. Only
Okay.
occasionally we like loungewear.
Yeah.
Leisure wear. Yeah, I'm wearing my sets over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have like a good outfit, but no one sees it, I'll wear it again, obviously. But no one sees it. But if everyone sees it and they're like, oh, this is such a good outfit, I'm like, okay, thanks to your outfit.
Yeah, that's great.
It has to be like a year apart for me. But I like, obviously, I'm wearing the same stuff, like pieces, just not the same exact outfits. I like to get creative.
Well, yes.
I thought boots since last fall.
That's good for you. That's kind of crazy. I cannot relate.
I don't know how.
Wow. Okay. She's doing
last
something.
winter, I should say. And actually, can you tell me where your fit is? Because I'm loving into it. This
Like
one?
everything.
Yeah, okay. We'll do it right now. These pants I got. These pants I got at Retail 101, which is the warehouse of anthropology retail urban.
Is that in Denver?
Shelton. They were downtown. But these pants were 40 cents from anthropology. Save us. These flats are Steve Madden. They popped up in the beginning release. They're so adorable. I got this sweater from London. I'm really really wearing this play t-shirt. It was really nice. I really did not think it was going to be 81 degrees today.
Yeah.
So
Here in upstate, it's actually really very hot. And I also did not think that the state was pouring, but it was also very humid, but there was no sun, so like, well, that's all what I was coming. No, it's back. Nope, I get to wear sweater boots and trenches again. No, it's 80 degrees right now. No. Yeah.
And it's the end of September.
Yeah, so if any of this and I don't know the proper fabric for this, my mistake, and I apologize. Well, yes, it's fine, but like the copper.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's good. It looks like it, but I'm like, if anyone's wearing this and it's hot out on the runway,
Yeah.
but they're like, but you know, they're open. They're not like covered. It's not like an oversized. That's true.
Yeah.
Actually, you're gonna do great. I mean, even if it was, it's perfect regardless. So, yeah.
So let's leave it that, or next topic, I guess. Sure. campus patterns that we've been seeing. I feel like we were saying this before.
Yeah.
All of the trends we've been seeing, they were there last year too, and they're just taking a turn, or they're not.
I wish I had better technology right now because my mind's blank. But I do feel like one of the evidence, or our generation specifically, it's that like we have that group that's like immediately to take that trend and right away, be early with it and run with it, or they'll immediately take it, wear it for a month,
Gone. Yeah.
you know, they're fast fashion kind of people with it. But I feel like for Marist specifically, I feel like I'm seeing trends that like I thought were gone, but we're mixing them with new ones. There has to be different for that. But do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that we're late with the trends. It's not like we are continuing them.
Yeah.
We're not just
Like coming out with new trends here. I feel like we're just growing on existing.
yeah,
Which is like the trend cycle basically.
it is.
But
Yep.
polka
Okay.
dots.
Yeah.
We saw them this summer. I think literally like what's the word I'm looking for? They were the moment.
They were.
They were everywhere. Every single store had polka dots.
And what else is happening with the people? Everyone's wearing the color nails.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That was
last
Because everyone gets their nail.
Yeah. We've all been getting like the same nail thing.
Yes, that's true. A lot of people have been doing.
We always had cat eye nails.
Cat eye nails. We're going to talk about nail trends right now. That's big in fashion, and I don't think people talk enough. But
Nails are taken off.
the polka dots obviously were being a lot of attraction. Thank you. By last spring and summer.
I think it started with nails.
I think it did too because I remember going on my Pinterest once and the polka dot nails where it's like one nail on the back is like red, the other one is like white, and then they switch the colors.
Yeah.
I loved it. I got it. I did it with pink and red. And that was in the summer. I was doing yellow and red this summer. And lost the head. Well, see, the trend is there. But now coming back, the campus.
Now I hate it.
Oh.
No, only because
Well, it was crazy. Yeah. I
it's
get
just
that.
too much. And it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's like brown, white.
I like it trending now because it's the ladybug aspect. Like people
Yes.
have with the ladybug design.
I really like
the
that.
polka dots or the apple. Like
Yes. I love ladybugs fruit.
yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like it. I really am still trying to get it.
Oh, they're gonna stuff the punchini on the That's really cute. But yeah, I also do think ladybugs are taking off because I think on social media people have a beautiful meaning to it and it's more of like a spiritual kind of thing. My point about the ladybug trend is that I thought it was trending obviously a lot on a spiritual basis for people. But when Jonathan Anderson opened his first Dior show back in June 27th, 2005, so literally it's past summer, for his men's wear, he put on one of the collars, if you look on his Instagram, it's there, on the collars, on the cuff of like a men's suit jacket of ladybug pins. And ever since I saw that, I was like, oh, it's like a ladybug's fashion aspect.
Yeah.
I feel so dumb saying that, but like,
It is.
you know what I mean?
I do know it. I kind of like it. I feel like insects have started turning on arid in fashion.
Well, I feel like they've been around for so
Yes.
long, but people don't know where they're like,
Yeah.
we moved there or new ways. Like the metamorph thing, if that's the word you say. That is, that's a sculpture. Oh, well, yeah. His designs were like everything.
I've just been seeing it a lot on bags, like with badgers. And I'm thinking people are starting to get into that.
Yeah. But I like when you pointed out about the fruited tooth. Like I think that's a huge trend in like small graphics that goes on my phone case. Or like a tote bag. Like the farmer's market, that's massive. Yeah, people in the world. Like, you know, there's all of the graphics like that. And I love it's so much like just a bit translated. Naturally.
Yeah.
Like imagine it was like a little ladybug thing. So you. Yeah. Don't do that, but just my thoughts. Thanks.
Circle back, you're talking about nails.
Oh, yes.
That's the ladybug with the
Yes. Yes. Nail trends are now cat eye, where you change it. Where use it. Works tomorrow.
Pearl has been in literally since the Haley Bieber released on that epidemic. It's an epidemic. Literally.
I
Agreed. They're such a classic.
I really think from took over when Renaissance, the tour for Beyonce, when everything sort of the talent, she was like wearing all this promo. I think that's where really, for me personally, I have my cowboy boots on. I think that was like, yeah, I haven't stopped since that.
Yeah. It just makes a look. It makes styles look so much like it adds shine, it adds a sparkle, makes it more nail and interesting.
And here's shadows that look Marist.
Aura nails.
I love aura nail. Me too. If some of you don't know what aura nails are, they are basically like spray painted on that kind of makes they look like color aura.
I wish Rachel the ones I have.
Right.
Right.
We'll just pop up a picture.
Yeah. But they're everywhere. They were really trending over the summer tour. Like this pink one. There's this.
Yeah.
Now with winter, I am obsessed. I have been waiting. It's on sale on this for so long, and I was like waiting for it to really take off to get the dark ones that I've been wanting. Because one thing about me is I will always choose a black. I have a dark nail, a deep purple for fall. It speaks to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. I really do.
Also, are you a nail repeater?
No, okay.
Same.
I'm not a nail repeater.
Unless it's like a French tip. And for like a classic event.
I've never had French tip ever. Really? Ever in my life. Oh my gosh. The most basic thing I've ever put on my nails is like a light pink. Or like a red.
Which is sad.
Yeah, I do not like them.
I was not phase where I was like all neutral nails. Mm-hmm. I would get new nails like my plugs or like the glaze on or just a French tip.
Yeah.
I was just purely with fades.
I just have always loved exotic looking on stage. Like even with the color. Like I know like if this is nothing crazy, but I always love something that's more you look at me like, oh, I'm immediately looking at her nails. So on my facial nails can actually black, but under it's fresh. I think from once are here to stay for a while.
Yes, I honestly don't ever gonna go out with fashion. No.
I really don't think so. Either because they make you kind of think that you have this crazy design on through. You don't. I don't know.
Yeah. I also think Fulton's are like what kind of this. So that people have been really into design too. So like people who like never used to get design in first, but yes, like I agree exotic nail design.
Yes,
I'm like, whoa.
With the opposite, we're saying to or the tab. Yes. So
yeah, I like that. I think over the summer also, I think it was a celebrity that like Fest. Natural nails, people sort of reverted back to their now items. So I'm just getting the gel. It gives me like this clean girl. Yeah, clean girl. Like yes, and I have my dad. It's psychic duster. And I think it was Loki. And maybe this Victoria Marist was one of the people who posted with it. And then I was like, I'll go back to my natural nails this summer. Like it's cool. Like my sister went back to her natural hair. Why, Donna? That's really sad. Now she has working actors. So they work for the ballet. What? I just like the feeling of having it. Yeah, I get it's sturdy. I don't have to worry about it breaking.
And you're also a big one, I think, that has the tortoise shell.
Yeah,
you have it on. My friend literally, oh, what's the nails? She just got the tortoise shell too. So I wish I saw more nails right signed on the right one. I know that it's separate, many different pieces. Like I wish it was more like
I agree. When I was doing the Pop to Mako show, they were putting some girls on the list, right? And she was now. So like why haven't I seen that on Pinterest? Because that is exactly what I got. And it's so pretty. And I feel like I took a photo of it, that they were like gold. It looked neutral. Yeah. It looked cool. It looked stylish. I bought those.
But what trends did you see if you were doing that? Let's hear that from and talk a bit about it. I know you talked a little about it. Like, if you, like, I know you talked about mass some, but like, what trends do you feel like were there?
A lot of fur, a lot of netting,
You
like a lot of netting, and chains. They had a few dresses made purely out of like the metal, which is but really interesting. And I think that it just goes back to what we were saying with good dressing. We talked about it last week, but naked dressing, I think it's so. It should be, and it should be. It should be this kind of outfit. I think. And yeah, it gets you talking. Yeah, and that's what fashion's about. It's about being expressive and how do people decide. Yeah.
Twitter back. It's not nice.
I'm jealous you guys can do that.
I actually want to point out was I keep looking back at this time. This also I want to highlight something that is really nice about being up here is that they do sustainable fashion. So I'm forgetting what farm it's at, but if you boost it up, because it had some hours to save the fashion show. Cece, our other producer, is not here today because she's working backstage with them. But that is something that I find really amazing about the Kittleman for the Paston Valley in general is that, like I said it before, there's a huge fashion hub here, and I think on their campus specifically, there are a lot of sustainable designers here. And I love seeing their work. It's always, there's so much detail to it, there's so much story to it, and they dedicate a lot to, make this simple, which is not always easy in the fashion world. Trust me, but I feel like looking at things I can see that on, the work lectures, the hashtag. Yeah, I just want to put that here. This is a really good job with like educating the designers with this thing, just saying focus. Yeah. One thing that I learned here, one of the hardest things with designers when it comes to sustainability is your base design. I literally have had like an hour lecture about that. And it is so challenging. So there are any designers out there or suit designers that are trying to do that. No. Yeah. You choose after seeing the fabric that there's a fiber, like it's hard to look and it's really hard. Yeah, props to you guys. I just want to help. Not that it's a trend, but it is a lot. It's a dedicated lot of work. So as you can tell, we're talking about all the different trends, and I'm glad we closed out about the sustainability part. But as you all know, if you watched last week's episode, we're unmuting the audience for the last 10 minutes of our little podcast. Yeah. And so today, we got one kind of fun question that I'm excited to take over. Not really related to what the trends have been talking about or the fashion in general, but we asked everyone any questions that they have for us will be on our Instagram follow. Yes. So we have one question from it's here. We have one question from the Graziano. Hope we said that right. If I'm pronouncing that wrong. How are you finding the nonchalance of the epidemic? So, for those of you who don't know, I feel like this is become like such a trending thing. Just being nonchalant and like the pressure to be nonchalant about things basically means like they're not supposed to care, they're supposed to act chill, like it's not affecting you. And I have one friend who is a female nonchalant person, but who's naturally before this even started. Right. She just doesn't show much reaction to things, but it's just it's just a joke that we have now. Like you're so nonchalant. But I think that this whole epidemic, especially with guys and like reacting to the things that guys are saying to you, like is like the whole relationship scene, just acting nonchalant as a girl, like I don't care, like that didn't affect me. I don't know. Like I was always like feeling this question before, but just I didn't like that. No, I don't like that. No. You gotta be exposed. At a point you're gonna crack. That's what I'm gonna say. Because at a point that actually you don't care is you are going to crack and it's going to be insane. And then that is all about me. Yeah, but like I think that it needs to stop. Like just show like how you feel. Show your emotions. Who cares? Like it's having anxiety, like just show it. Like it's fine. If you have anxiety
like, well, like about like certain situations. Like, some people are like, oh, like I'm so nonchalant.
What you mean is like, do not be embarrassed of your anxiety.
Yeah.
Do not be embarrassed by your worries. Like, don't be embarrassed by not being
If you
honest
care,
or not. Or something.
If you care about something or someone, like, don't be afraid to show it.
Show it because
But
what is
yeah,
it's cool to care.
It's very cool.
Great point, Sloan. It is cool because it actually shows
You're human.
you're human.
You're empathetic. You have emotions, and I think with our generation, basically, we think like, oh, we all have to be less like no one like we don't have feelings, but it's like bring back your make, bring back all of this stuff, like just care and
Because
I can go on or on.
of course you can. I think we all can go on but
Yeah.
I think social media has caused us to hide our emotions a lot more. And like I like how we talked about like men and stuff. And like or even just for women in general and dating, like communication is one of the hardest things nowadays, unfortunately. Yeah, it's one of the most important things just so that you have to value as a person. So at a point you were going to break, so might as well just do it then and now. And I think even in fashion, if you want to go back to that, say how you feel about certain something. Say how you feel about certain,
And I say that like everyone's just following each other recently, and like I feel like I haven't seen much or chat part, and we offer something new that isn't out there, which is so hard. And I think about it all the time. Like it must be so hard to come out with something you should like maybe you stink so on.
yeah, 100%. And like I also want to point out like the Christians here at Bash of really is killer at the English reform are like sometimes I feel like I cannot be honest about something in class. Yeah, I just think it's a dumb question. And if I act like it's not bothered me, but like you don't know, I know. They are so open to saying like no question is dumb question. So I feel like that plays a little bit too for me. Yeah, like ask your question as it matters.
Yeah. And then this question actually is related to what we were talking about today.
Thank you, Haley.
Thoughts on GW and Abigail so far?
Well, we're just found out that obviously I love it. I love this work.
So
I think he knows what to do no matter what house he's in.
I agree. She's very good adaptable. I think they too. So great.
He adaptable. Yeah, he trends. You know the style. He goes honestly. And I especially for that show that I was talking about for spring summer 25. Or 26. I'm sorry. The celebrities that handcrafting specifically like the events where he knows what we got. Mm-hmm. He had this thirsty. He found good things. I'm forgetting. So, but like also how do I this Jacob Lauren? You can like that. It might have been a day show that I can only recently see one. I'm not sure. Yeah, what is on this. But I'm saying well, I'm not gonna say a bad thing. Yeah, honestly. But yeah. Well, guys, I think that's all we got for today. Because it's Friday. It's Friday to relax. We do. We're going to need to let people comment to this loud work. Yeah, like, just a little recap. Do some triangles. Yes, talking about plaids, funnel skirts, ballet flats, nails. We've been seeing everything. Come to the Flannel Festival. Report that Sophia, your local designers at Max. Yeah, and I hope everyone has a magical. Yeah, happy fall, y'all. Bye.
This is measure muting.
Measure muting.
Measure muting.